Okay, it's blue.
Hello, 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 my crafty friends. Happy Friday here at the Makers Gonna Learn studio. I hope you all are having an amazing, amazing Friday here. We are super, super excited to be live with you today because we are going ahead and jumping right in to Christmas crafts.
Yeah.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
No,
if
I was saying, woo, woo, I'm excited. Woo.
It was like just enough to where I was like, great, a tech issue, the intro is, we're just going to start over.
No. But that would be a good time to do it.
It would be. This right here is an amazing advent for you guys. We were talking about things that you could put into these 3D little domes. What would you consider these little, look, they're ornaments, but.
Well, actually, it's a light bulb.
Ooh.
It's a bulb, like a garland, a strand of garland, or yeah.
I love it.
Strand of light bulbs.
Yeah, well, you could easily put, what were you gonna say?
My words aren't coming out today.
It's okay.
You may be hosting by yourself.
It's okay. You know, you could put the candy in here. You could put, Becca suggested the scripture verse to go along with your advent you're following. Like, it is so much fun what you're able to do this with the garland. Now, obviously, a little bit lighter weight of candy, things like that will be best for you, but you're going to have a lot of fun being able to take this cut file and bring it to life, guys. So, hello, I was convinced Friday was yesterday. Honestly, Sin, maybe that's what's wrong with us. I was convinced.
Lauren and I thought the same thing. It was a weird day.
I literally felt like it was Friday. So, today was a little bit harder of a day. I went to bed when my kids went to bed. That was a really great indicator I'd overdid it. So, hello, my friends. I hope you all are having a fantastic day. Welcome to the Makers Gonna Learn channel. If you are new here, do not forget to subscribe and check out our membership if you haven't already. Today is one of the last days of our Flash 30 coupon codes, so you can save $30 on your membership. So feel free to click that link down below, grab your membership today. You're going to get access to everything we have to offer, and it's going to be super, super fun. So this is the garland. We have the cut file for you. The best part is it's one cut file. So like one cut file is going to give you access to all three of the main pieces of today's project, which is very helpful and very handy. So we're gonna have a lot of fun building this. I mean, let me know what your big Christmas projects are. I'm really, really excited for Christmas. And there's gonna be a lot of things. Courtney and I were trying to figure out when we wanted to start Christmas decorating at our new house, and honestly, we're just going to try to get moved in. And just go straight to Christmas.
That's what I think.
Fall is canceled for us, unfortunately.
Have you decorated for fall? I don't decorate for fall.
You didn't even get any pumpkins?
No. Remember last year I got them and it was so hot on my front porch they rotted in a week and a half.
So I haven't got to purchase any pumpkins either, and I need to do that probably tomorrow because honestly, y'all, pumpkins are my favorite.
Well, and here's the thing. Like I said, you should probably wait because you're gonna like move in toward the end of October. But you're hosting that big Halloween party. You're gonna need some pumpkins.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have the pumpkins, and honestly, maybe we'll decorate pumpkins more in November. But we're gonna go straight into Christmas.
Yeah.
Which one do you all do at home? Do you do both? Because truly, I feel like fall, you need to decorate in August. Like end of August, you have to get everything ready. Love it. So yay! Oh my goodness, there's so much fun. I've started working on gifts, doormats, front porch signs, and possibly subway art. Ooh, you are a busy one. I love it, Deanne. I hope y'all are doing well. Now, this is so much fun. And also, can we give a shout out to Courtney for her awesome live on Wednesday? I mean, Becca, you all killed it.
It's the cutest project ever.
It was pretty fun.
And so impromptu.
Yeah.
Like so last minute, but it came together really well.
Yeah. And she'd been testing it, but like there were definitely some fails and, things like that. So, Christina is like, wait, what is happening? She's like, where's this cut file? I did not see it. I'll address that real quick. If you all are like, where's this advent? It was added to the site today. It's hot. It's like
I'm going to be honest, I forgot I made the file. So I forgot to upload it.
That is so much fun. I love it. I mean, oh my gosh.
But it's linked below for you all.
It's linked below. It's already up for you, so you can download it and go along the project with us. Today's goal is to just get really comfortable using Design Space, getting really comfortable using the scoring tool, and being really comfortable working with other material. So like we're layering some of the black, we're layering these pieces, and just attaching it all together with the amazing Baker's Twine. So love it. Pat says, are these cut files available for people who do not have a membership? So Pat, currently on our website, You could purchase a cut file like one off. I'm pretty sure we are removing that feature, so you have to be a member to get access to cut files. So the best part is you have a membership. Say you want to be a monthly member at $19 a month. $19.99 a month, you have unlimited access to thousands of cut files, hundreds of fonts, and so many more bonuses like our Facebook group. It's seriously such a great deal, so definitely check that out. You can be a yearly member and get access to so many more bonuses. I mean, it's super fantastic, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. Okay, I love it. Everyone does both pretty much. I do both. I love it. So that's so much fun. But yes, today's cut file is hot off the presses. We have 3 pieces that we're going to kind of work with, like repeating. It's very repetitive for today's project. So you're going to really enjoy that. We're again working with some of these shimmer products. Me and Becca were learning what these are. So sparkle paper, and this is just one of their samplers. So it's really neat.
Yeah, have you all worked with the Cricut sparkler paper? Like, I'm obsessed with it because it looks beautiful and glittery, but it's not textured, so it cuts very easily.
Let me open this up real quick, and then we'll, you know what? Let's just go ahead and jump into supplies. So I'm gonna move the finished one out of the table, and we'll jump into the supplies. So look at this. Becca's got a. Oh my gosh.
We rigged it up for you all. We rigged it up for you all.
That is so much fun. Oh my goodness.
And FYI, it's wound on that red part. I just don't want you to like rip it and throw it before. Yeah.
We want to be very careful with our garland today, my friends. Okay, so I'm gonna move this out of the way.
Perfect.
Love it. All right, let's talk about some supplies.
There really aren't that many. It's pretty minimal. You probably already have them.
I mean, let's look at them. Let's see what we've got here. There's just a few. So, I mean, this is kind of it. Like, you want to have your ATG gun. You want to have the scoring wheel or stylus. At the Year Member Summit, you got to see that we worked with the scoring wheel. Courtney kind of realized her love for the scoring wheel.
It's so much better, it really is.
Oh, yay! I love it. So it is really good for all that. So that's fun. So we have the scoring stylus. You can use the scoring wheel if it's here. I don't think ours is right here. We could change it out. So here's the double scoring wheel. But anyway, you can use that. It's so much fun. This is what's going to do the magic of getting everything ready. Now, after you have been able to score this, Courtney actually didn't use a bone folder at the event, and it scored really well with the scoring wheel. But I'm also this is the tag team for the scoring stylus and the bone folder, so that's really fun. So yay! I don't know what's stopping me from getting a membership. Nothing. Use the links down below, grab a membership, and it is so much fun. Loving my trial membership, joining fully with annual membership today. Just ordered the ATG gun too. Woohoo, Deanne. Okay.
Make sure you use that coupon code.
Use the coupon code. No wonder Deanne's crafting so much. She's got the membership.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah.
That is so much fun. So this is awesome. Next up, let's talk about that sparkle paper Miss Becca was already talking about. Now, guys, you have to get it to really feel it. Like, here's my example.
Smooth. It's like...
It's like they put the glitter on, and then they took probably the best sealer.
Like a lacquer or something.
Yeah, the best sealer and sealed it in because it is completely smooth. You can see the glitter. I mean, it looks probably just like a shiny glitter piece of paper. It's beautiful. So you guys are gonna love that. So we're using that today. It's actually from Cricut, and you can check that out. So that means if it's a Cricut material, here's what I love, is that there's a Cricut setting. So you can use the Cricut setting, and that's pretty fancy. So that's great. Now, we just had a friend comment that they just ordered their ATG gun. Congratulations. We love our ATG gun for any 3D project. This is fantastic and super fun. So definitely check that out. We also have our Baker's Twine. Love some good Baker's Twine. This is fantastic. Becca gave me these. And I assume this is to help thread everything through. And these are big. Where and what are these used for?
They're like... for darning and for like this type of thing that you need to have.
It's legit.
Yeah, because it needs to have a big eye. That Baker's Twine is pretty big, so I mean, it's sort of a blunt end. It's not, you don't want to have to use it for anything that.
Yeah, I mean, it's so big that I feel like this would be pretty.
Like it'll go right through. Yeah, it's just gonna make the whole process easier.
Oh my goodness, look at this. I mean, it's pretty.
I always have to lick the end of it.
Ew.
I know, it doesn't feel great, like texture-wise, but.
Let me try it.
Yeah.
Oh, well, maybe I should have twisted it first.
Maybe cut it, because it may be too frayed.
Yeah, too frayed for me. And then do you like it? Is this hack gonna work? Oh snap! Oh snap! Oh snap! Maybe I wasn't too generous with the. Oh, we're almost there. We're almost there. I
Is
love
it not
that you guys are
going
getting
in?
Maybe I just picked out the wrong one. I'm so
No,
excited.
I think you got the exact one.
Yay. Maybe I'm just not.
Do you want me to help you?
No, I kind of want to do it myself.
Okay. Yeah, I like what you're doing. Flatten it, kind of flatten it.
Mm-hmm.
Another thing that I like to do is grab. Actually, I didn't have to do it on this one. Is grab a piece of thread and like loop it through, and then pull that through with the thread.
Oh. Okay, I got half of it.
Yeah.
Wonder if I pull the other half.
You might be able to.
Yay! Okay, that was
Whew,
actually easy.
that was tedious.
You got it. Well, I'm going to knot it real quick so I don't lose.
Aren't those used more for yarn? So these particular ones I don't use for yarn. I actually have some bigger ones that are plastic that have bigger
really
eyes for yarn. Yeah.
That's why I asked about this, because I'm like, this is very special.
Yeah.
I love it. So we already have that part. That step's done. We'll have it ready to go. You guys got to.
Sharon, you're right. She said, "Is there another way to thread it? You have to lick it."
Exactly. I love it. Put tape on the end could be a good one. I've had to do that before with yarn and stuff.
Yeah.
Last supply, guys, it's just some regular paper.
Cardstock,
cardstock is going to be your friend today. And when you look at this cut file, which I'm going to have pulled up for you here in a moment, you'll see that there's quite a bit of layers here, but it's going to be really handy for you. Now, I'm really excited because here's what I'm going to suggest. If we could go ahead and go, I think that's all the material. I have some scissors, everything like that. Yeah. Let's take a look at the cut file, because I kind of want to talk through this, and I think I have a little bit of a hack for you guys, because here's what I'm thinking. When you import the cut file in, it's right here. This is, I believe, the size it comes in at, and it's super fantastic. Now, what I'm going to suggest is that you're going to need 25 of your green and yellow layer, but you do not need 25 of your 1 through 25s. Correct. So you only need to do 1 through 25 once, and then you're going to just leave these 2 layers and then do project copies, right? Is that what you would suggest? I love it. So you can just click ungroup, and then you'll have these pulled over here, and you'll be able to then select these, group that back, and then you'll be able to hide that and just be able to go here and see that now it is going to be ready for you. So it's very simple. You know exactly on what's on what mat. So that's very, very handy, and I think you guys are going to really appreciate this. I don't know what ended up here on the mat.
It's the score lines that need to be attached.
The score lines.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So for some reason, third-party 3D cut files, for a long time, you could change the cut file so that it imported correctly.
Yes.
And then like 3 or 4 updates ago, it's disabled for some reason. So it's very fun that this happened, because we need to change these to score lines, and we can show you how to do that.
It's super simple. So you have your green layer, and our green layer is where we are actually got the score lines. So they think it's like its own cut lines right now. So we want to just have this layer selected. And we do have it selected right here. You can see that. And we're going to go ahead and turn it from basic cut, but we're going to bring it down here, and we are going to turn it to under draw. We're going to call that the score. So do you see how I have the layer selected? I know there's score lines, and we're going to select score. So now if you zoom in here, you're going to see that this is, still not attached, excuse me. So we're going to have that there, and now you see this right here is our layer. So I'm going to press undo, and now last step is select those 2 layers and press attach. So there you go. Now it's all corrected for us, and we're going to be good to go. So that's really fun. Again, your numbers over here are all set up for you, and it's going to be really easy for us to work on these. Now I'm only going to demonstrate probably how to do, Becca, do you think we should do any more than 4?
Well, actually, paper-wise, I think I only got 3, so do 3,
okay, so
because that green layer is for the backing of the numbers. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so our green layer is for the backing. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is our last step in Design Space, because Maker's going to learn cut files come ready to go, like all ready to go. There's not much work to do. I'm going to actually ungroup these and delete out the numbers we're not using today. So I'm going to delete those, and I'm going to delete the 4 and 5. So now we have our 1, 2, 3. And then we have our bases. So that's really fun, really easy for today's project. and you'll see this is everything we're going to cut out, but we're going to use project copies on our green and yellow layers.
Tanner, before you click make it, we have a friend who's asking what tier of membership we recommend the most.
Ooh, I love that. So let me share with you real quick exactly what I would do if I was you considering membership. So again, my friends, today we do have the year membership on sale. So if you are looking at no, thanks. Okay. If you are looking to grab a membership, here is what I would recommend. So if you pop over, you can click the sign up now button and you're going to see our monthly, yearly, and 6-month options. Now notice that best value, what you see here for best value in the middle, you get the most and you pay the least. So that's really awesome. You get 10 online classes, the frame building masterclass, the 30-day to master your Cricut, and the commercial lessons. All that is included in the year membership as like a free gift for you paying all up front. So you pay all at once and then you get your like everything unlocked for you. So your members get pretty much access to everything, which is fantastic. So that's also on sale today. So you get an extra discount. So if you click join now, you would enter the coupon code FLASH30 and you will be able to save that money. And when you sign up for yearly, you're getting instant access to our entire library and it's already saying yes to all of the other releases for the next 365 days. So you're going to craft with us for Christmas, Easter, summer, fall, you know, all that. So it's going to be a lot of fun. So yay, I love that. Great question. I'm so glad you guys got to ask. And it's going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and check that out. And if you need to grab a membership, grab one today. It's linked down below. That is so fun. And we are going to go ahead and cut out, let's see here. Let's go ahead and cut out, let's go ahead and tackle our project copies so that you guys know what I'm talking about when it comes to project copies. So I'm going to group and then I'm going to hide. So let's click make it. All right, on that. And we're going to select 3. So over here at the top left-hand corner, you can see it is project copies. Project copies is going to allow us to automatically decide how many of these we need to make. And I need to make 3. So if we click apply, you're going to see we have this right here, 1 piece of yellow, and then you're going to see that these fall right on here on the mat. Now, sometimes you are able to, you know, move things around and try to fit 2 on 1, but where it is over the 6-inch line, we cannot have 2 on 1 mat. Now, Becca, is it okay, because we're doing different colors, we actually prefer this, right?
Yes.
Yeah, this will be best. So let's go ahead and cut out our yellow mat, and this is just on regular yellow cardstock. Woohoo! Janet just signed up for membership. Woohoo! Welcome, 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 my friend. We're so excited to have you. All right, so we're Bluetoothing our machine. We are going to set the material setting to heavy cardstock, and we're just going to let it use default pressure. And then I'm going to end up getting our material ready to load on the mat. But guys, let us know if you have any questions. Do you have any questions about, you know, the cut file, the process today? We're super excited to share with you everything you need for this project. And this is going to be some great inspiration for you. So now that we have our paper on our mat, we're actually going to be able to go ahead and load this into the machine. So yay, let's go ahead and take a look over here. We're going to load that in. Now while we're loading that in, we're going to just pop that scoring, oh, it's moving. We're going to pop the scoring stylus in and it's going to measure, and then we're going to close that right there. So yay, I love it, I love it. That is so much fun. Okay, so now that we're ready to go, we can press that play button and it will start scoring and then cutting our project. This map just so happens does not have anything we have to score, but it will be ready for us with our green mat. Okay, let's go cut these out. Woohoo! Awesome. It's cutting our little dots. Becca, I didn't use the.
It's totally fine. It doesn't matter. As long as you get it together, it doesn't even matter.
I love it. I was like, What? Oh my gosh. I was like, I'm following the colors. This is a great example of why you need to follow your colors on Design Space. Because you'll be like me and just do color after color. Well, petunias.
Well, it's fine. Yours will just look a little different.
It'll look a little different. No big deal. Yeah. You guys are going to see exactly how to do this.
Yes, Miss Cheryl, we do use the blue mat with cardstock. Actually, here at Makers Gonna Learn, even if we have a dull standard one, we'll use it. But the recommendation is to use a blue with cardstock and other paper crafting.
Sure. We love that. Okay, and it's almost done cutting. All right. Oh, it's just cutting away. Okay, so we're going to unload the machine, unload the mat. And let me just share with you. So I like to kind of pull, if you're going to reuse the cardstock, please go with gravity. Very important. And then what you're going to want to do here is see how I'm like kind of curling it up. This will allow us to just pop it off just really easily. Ta-da! That's awesome. And then you'll be able to continue on with your project. So these three, you want to hold on to these. This is going to be very important moving forward. And then we're going to go ahead and grab, we are going to use are we using the green paper today, Becca?
Yes. Well, it's for the backing of the numbers. But do whatever order you want to do.
We got to save it. So we're going to let's use this red one and go ahead and cut this out because this is going to be super fun to be able to put these together. And this mat does have some scoring on it. So we're going to be able to grab that. And before I forget, let me just peel this up a little and get these little dots off because I want to just share with you. Actually, this will be a great example. If you pull the paper up like I just did, it's going to curl it, but watch it if I do it like this. You can peel it back off and it's still flat, which is very important for cardstock. So real quick, you can grab a scraper tool and be able to get any of those pieces off. I wanted to address that because we have some new friends here, I'm sure, that are new to paper crafting, new to the membership, and I want you guys to have successful crafts every single time.
Our friend Janet said that she just got a Maker 3 and she hasn't used it yet. So I'm going to ask you, have you had another machine? Do you know how to use Cricuts already? If not, definitely grab our membership.
Oh my gosh, please.
That is currently $30 off because free with the yearly membership is a 30-day challenge that will help you unbox that maker, set it up, use it, and give you all the terminology and everything needed.
Yes, so that is awesome. Now, real quick, in Design Space, if you go to Edit Tools, you're going to be able to say, hey, I want to use that scoring stylus and press apply. So now we've got it loaded and we can just simply load this in. Ta-da! The dots still on there were killing me. Debbie, they were killing me too. That's why I had to. Every day is a new day. I'm new to Cricut. Got a Maker 3 and played with it a little. Yay! Welcome, welcome, welcome.
So much fun. So much fun. You are embarking on a wonderful adventure.
All right, so we're going to cut that mat. Okay. So
as with any paper craft, this is the longest process. Cutting it out takes the longest. However, putting it together is always really quick and really rewarding. Oh no! Did your friends see what happened here?
I hope they did see what happened.
Yeah.
Let's just go ahead and pause that.
Real life crafting.
We did select a very strong piece of material setting, so I'm just going to change that down because I think that sometimes adjusts what we're using there. And you know what? We will go ahead and use the scoring wheel because so many of us are like, oh, we love the scoring wheel now. So I'm going to see if I have one I could pop it in. I do not. So
let me grab it.
You want to?
Yep,
I can still use the scoring stylus. It's okay. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Okay, so I've got my material. I just flipped it around, my friends, and we're going to use the scoring wheel. So that will just be really good. So maybe, you know, maybe it's time to switch to the scoring wheel. You never know. If you guys are out there and like, wait, this has happened to me too, let me know. Yay! Awesome. Love it.
That's not it. That's it.
Perfect. So my friends, we've got the just regular scoring wheel. We're going to just pop this on because these have adaptive ones where you can pop it off and put the wavy blade on and all kinds of different blades. So there's that. So now we're going to load this in and we're going to use the scoring wheel.
Is there a paid pro Design Space? I had a Cricut friend tell me there were two, free and paid. So there is Design Space that is free, and then there's Design Space with access, and it is paid, and it gives you access to their cut files and different things.
Now they've added a few features, so I guess there kind of is like a Design Space Pro. Like maybe there'll be a great reason for us to now join Design Space, which I think is pretty nice, to have an additional feature or two for like that background remover. There's a new feature if you want to upload a lot of pictures and clean those up. That's in Design Space. That's pretty handy. But again, we talked about it. Like there's still other like outside sources to do that if needed. So
yeah, I need to see it. I need to see it in action because there are free sources to do the exact same thing. Also, straight on my Mac, it's so easy in Preview to remove things. So
yeah, so it depends. It depends. We're giving it an open mind. I'm super excited. And Jenny says, "What's the difference between a scoring wheel and a scoring stylus?" Becca, do you want to talk about it? Because it's you definitely have a great opinion. I totally think it's
so true. The scoring stylus is amazing if you have the Explore series because that's the only scoring tool that you can use. Yeah. One downfall, absolutely. One downfall of a scoring stylus versus a scoring wheel is that the scoring stylus sort of drags in order to create the scoring lines. The scoring wheel obviously rolls because it's a wheel by nature, and so you don't have some of the ripping sometimes. However, if we can, we prefer to use the scoring stylus because
switching it out.
Yeah, switching out, exactly. If you want to be a lazy crafter, the scoring stylus is good.
Yes.
Yeah.
For sure.
But for certain things like craft board or heavier, like a glitter card stock, the scoring stylus is going to drag, and you're going to definitely see it on that material.
Yes.
The new.
Oh, look at this! Look at it cut.
Fun.
Awesome. So you can hear it cutting. Everything looks to be cutting really well. That is very helpful.
Is this a bulb?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So we're just unloading this. And see, now we're going to have to cut another one. We're going to have to, not only remove this from our mat, but then we're going to have to go, guys, and grab the scoring blade and put it back in the housing. Like it's quite a few additional steps, especially when we're doing a live stream. So there's one. And we'll be able to do this one too.
The scoring stylus cannot be used in the Joy. It is not set up to do that. Great question, though.
Great question. Now, can you use the scoring stylus? You cannot use the scoring stylus
in the Joy.
No. But can you use a pen?
Yes.
Very interesting.
Exactly.
Very interesting. Yeah. So good to know.
I think it's part of the pressure issues. I mean, Joy isn't quite set up. Yeah. What are the essential tools for the maker? That's a great question. I think we all have a little bit of a different answer for that. My number one, if you're going to have the maker, then you need to have a reason to have the maker. Otherwise, you should just have the Explore series, in my opinion. So if you're not going to like cut leather or wood or felt and don't need any of the adaptive tools, then don't get the maker. The first one that I would buy for me personally is the rotary blade because I do enjoy cutting fabric and
now, does the
rotary
blade not come anymore?
No,
so it's,
it used to come.
Remember in the original Maker series, you got a complimentary rotary blade.
Yeah, and you also got a mat, and you don't get a mat anymore.
Yeah. So it's very unfortunate the rotary blade is no longer included. So unfortunately, you're now not able to cut the hundreds and hundreds of material that the rotary blade is able to do unless you upgrade and grab that blade, which is probably found for $20 to $30. Isn't crazy, but again, making those additional purchases can, be daunting and things. So for me, I think the cutting of the felt is like really the game changer for the maker. That's really crazy. But if you don't have interest in using the rotary blade, another great option is getting like a scoring wheel or getting a scoring stylus. Like that's going to allow you to do a lot of 3D paper projects. Also like the knife blade for cutting the heavier chipboard, but we use it very far and few in between projects. So honestly, the fine point blade is going to do a ton of different things for you, which could also allow you to just have an Explorer. So whichever you want. Lorraine got her Design Make.
Yes, I saw that. How often do we change our blade in our Cricut?
You know what? I feel like we need to change them more. Like,
well, here's a couple things to consider.
There's a lot.
One, we change ours more frequently than most people because we do this 24/7 and we're doing it live, and so we don't want to have craft fails. So there's that.
It's like an oil change. Like,
yes.
You could get an oil change every month, or you could go 3 years, like 3 months, or whatever that looks like for you.
Yeah. Once you are no longer experiencing amazing cuts and you check the blade and it's clean, then it's probably a good time to change your blade. However, I will say, mine at home in my personal craft room, I probably haven't changed in a year, and that's still
getting great,
perfectly
cuts.
Fine. Yeah.
So it's really hard to tell. There isn't a specific time that you just have to change it, guys. Like, there is nothing, true and like determined about all of this. So very good to know, and we're really excited. So now we are going to be able to press cancel, and we are going to let's go ahead and click cancel here. And what we need to do is hide these layers now. So we're gonna hide that and hide this, but we're gonna unhide our 1 through 3. So now you can press make it, and you'll see here on the mat that this right here is going to be our green color, and then we're going to actually use some of the shimmer paper for this mat right here. So that's going to be awesome. So let's go ahead and add the green cardstock. Now we're going to leave the fine point blade in because we have no more scoring. Yay! Did all our scores. Go load that in. And then what we're going to do now is just load it into our machine super easily. Let's see. Oh, but on Design Space, I can't load it yet. It trips me out every time. Trips me out every single time. So you have to be to the material setting. You have to be ready for it. And now you can just go ahead and load that in. Oh my gosh, trips me up every time. So now that it is going to be there, it's go measure our mat, make sure we have the right blade in, and then we'll be able to cut this layer. Love it.
I have the Explorer, but don't know how to put a design on a glass. I love watching your videos though so much and get excited, but when I go to do a project, I'm overwhelmed all over again. Keisha, we're so sad to hear this, but glad that you found us, because that's why we're here. And if you are not a Makers Gonna Learn member already, now is a fantastic time to join. Because we have an amazing program. I've already talked about it, the 30 days to master your Cricut challenge. And I guarantee if you go through that program, you'll be able to do that. If you're already a member and haven't checked it out, go check that out. It's under the courses if you are a yearly member.
Completely free. So it's included in that year membership. So that's super awesome.
Yes.
What I also want to motivate you to do is just to, take it one step at a time. Just one step at a time. One project, one mat. Like, no need to get super, don't let it overwhelm you. And I know that's like really easy to say and harder to do, but how you can practically do that is, just really not have any other, things going on in your life. Like, dedicate an hour to cut through some mats and start simple. Start with a simple shirt, start with a simple, something that you actually want to make would be also very helpful, so that you can get that reward and take advantage of it in the future. That's what I would do. Follow along with one of our videos. That would be super helpful. And now we're going to grab our shimmer paper. So if you guys were not here at the beginning of the video, the shimmer paper is super awesome. So it's the Sparkle Paper Classic Sample.
By Cricut.
By Cricut. And you can't, like, the glitter does not flake off.
Do you want to bray that one, or is that one a good?
Totally go bray it. Yeah, this is something that, we are probably pushing this little light grip mat to the test.
I do that every time, and look, we've skidded up that. Oh well, I don't think.
Wait, it's coming.
I don't think you'll get to that spot anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Okay, well, good to know. Good to know. I love it.
Lila says, honestly, I bought the year membership before I bought the Cricut. It's been so worth it. I totally recommend it. I'm actually about to renew my year. Amazing.
That is awesome. Now we're going to go over here and browse all material, because we need to select the. I'm going to search sparkle paper and see what happens.
Yeah.
Sparkle paper.
There it is.
How about that?
This better be a perfect cut,
Cricut.
Cricut.
This better be a perfect cut. And maybe, if we get a perfect cut, that kind of makes it worth it. But
yeah.
Maybe not. I don't know. I love it.
How do we feel about the one-step resin epoxy? So UV resin.
Ooh. Okay, so two things. one, thick projects are probably harder to do.
I don't recommend them at all,
and two, Becca, what was your big discovery with the color of the, what, if you could do color or clear when it comes to the epoxy, the silicone? Because didn't you say you couldn't?
Oh, yes. If you're using a mold at all, if you're making like a keychain or a coaster or something like that, then it has to be clear in order to use the UV resin.
And it kind of limits you on some of your molds.
However, if I'm making a tumbler or a UV or like a resin pen,
changes the game.
Hands down, recommend UV resin.
Yeah.
It is so quick and easy. I can, honest to God, start to finish, make a UV resin tumbler or pen in like an hour, hour and a half.
And that kind of is game changer.
And that's dry time for paints and everything.
That would take like over a day.
Like 2 days, honestly.
2 days. And like, honestly, like just in the back of your mind, like, is it still turning? Is it still working?
Yeah.
Did the electricity go out? Like anything like that.
But for anything with a mold, I still like the other
like
1-to-1 ratio.
Everything has its place.
Yeah.
When did we discover, like, were we just late to the game with the UV?
We were, yeah. Well, because we just loved the other so much and we were very skeptical. And then I was like, we have got to try this. So I tried 3 different UV resins. And my favorite one that we link for you all the time is available on Amazon.
Yeah.
It's super affordable.
A UV light is what, like $15?
Yes.
Like very affordable, very practical.
You can also take it outside if it's sunny, and it actually is.
That is crazy.
It's quicker to cure than even with the UV light.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How do you determine what kind of glitter cardstock to get? Whatever you want. Whatever you want, my friend.
You can use all kinds of different ones. I would say personally, Cricut makes some really great products when it comes to stuff like this. Like this is something that I would definitely look at, and the cuts are amazing. So they're, it definitely works out. Now this is like some really, it's
thick, yeah.
It's thick, and it cut really well, even with our light grit mat. So you guys can see here, like that's.
I'm gonna do the overhead cam so you can see. I did this cut file strategically this way so that none of the numbers miss the inside. So it's like a stencil.
That's really fancy. So we're just going to go ahead. Now, if you're new to working with HEG gun, if you're new to HEG, which I absolutely just want to encourage you, this is going to be one of the best investments you ever make in your crafting. Look at how easy it is to add this dry adhesive. Like this, it's designed for these smaller projects, and we really, really love it. Now, one thing I need to do is just poke out this little inner piece. Ta-da! And then what you're going to do is you're going to be able to line up those little pieces. And then just like so, apply it down, just like that. So that's fantastic. And then we're just gonna repeat this for the 2 and the 3. Now the HEG gun, they still sell what's called a Glue Glider Pro at Hobby Lobby. And that is like just a great example to share with you so that you know that you're getting such a great deal when it comes to the HEG gun, because to get the refills are so expensive and the gun itself is expensive. So this is going to work better for you, have better results, and the refills for this, like to refill the whole thing, is very, very affordable. So definitely check that out if you haven't already. We love using it for paper projects, and it's kind of like industry standard, if you will. For 3D especially.
Do you need to recalibrate your machine when changing the blade, or after you change the blade? That's a great question.
That is a great question.
You actually can't, if you're changing the fine point blade, there is no calibration for fine point blade.
Right.
If you're changing the knife blade, rotary blade,
print and cut, got a new printer, anything like that,
yeah,
you can totally calibrate
you can, however, you don't have to.
Yeah, you definitely don't have to. We only do it when there's problems occurring. When there's problems occurring, that's a great time to troubleshoot. Now, I wanted to share with you what it was like to just score all of this without using the bone folder, because obviously you can totally do that. Like the scoring wheel allows you to not really need this little guy, but I still absolutely love having this just because it gives such great creases and it helps the paper just flow really well together. So that's a little hack. And then normally on a 3D project, you're going to see we have these little lips, and that's where you always apply the adhesive. So you're gonna be able to just apply that there, overlap those. This is a great time to add your scripture right here. This is a great time to add your little treat, because now we're going to just manually, with our hands, scored these little pieces.
Yeah, you don't need to do this with the bone folder necessarily.
Yeah, I mean, your fingers are your best friend.
Keisha asks a fantastic question. I love this. Where do I go to look for your courses, and could I try a monthly membership to make sure I can dedicate the time? So you can definitely try a monthly membership. I do want to point out that the courses are not free with the monthly membership. Correct. However, you can still see them just by going to the homepage and clicking on courses. You can see the courses that are available there.
Yep, that's a great point. Yeah, so you're going to get a lot included in that year membership, but for sure, if you're looking at trying out a monthly membership, you will definitely enjoy that a ton with unlimited downloads and so much more. So just like this, you're going to be able to see this start coming together. This is so adorable, and honestly, creating these bulbs look awesome. So look at this.
Look how quick it comes together.
I know, like we used our little, look at that. 2 little pieces already connected.
Love it.
Gosh. Love that.
And if you wanted these to be smaller, you could size this whole entire cut file down smaller to make it smaller. You can make it bigger, whatever you want to do.
For sure. And then look at this. We're just adding our last little piece. Oh my gosh. Guys, look how easy that is.
Look.
Now, we've got to add our yellow, not black. Because Tanner's crazy.
That's okay.
It's okay. We're just adding a little HEG. Just look at how fast all of this comes together because of the HEG. You're not having draw time. You're not having waste. All of the things that I love about HEG is that it's super strong. Like literally, I mean, I just put that down and I'm trying to pull it and like it finally gave up after I pulled it pretty hard. So the longer it sits, the more durability. Like you'll be very impressed with this, to say the least. So yay, I love that. And then you can kind of place that here. So that's super cool. We'll worry about that here in a moment. And then let's just go ahead and repeat the process to this one over here. And we'll be almost done, guys. Like, again, this project was just added to the site. So if you guys are like, wait, what collection is this part of? It was added today. Fun little file for you. And honestly, you don't have to use the bone folder just because it already knows exactly where to crease, which is very, very helpful.
Tanner, you don't know off the top of your head how wide that ATG adhesive is, do you? I'm going to look it up.
1/4 inch.
It's a 1/4 inch? Okay.
Yeah. 1/4.
And Miss Jenny, one of our teammates, Sin, lives in Canada and says that the HEG gun is available from Amazon Canada. It's just under $70, which seems a little expensive to me.
Wow.
So maybe try to look, I don't know, maybe try to look at your local craft stores.
Wait.
Ours
what
is
70 Canadian to US dollars. I'm trying to get, so that's 56 American dollars.
And ours is $31 on Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah. That seems outrageous.
I mean, if the borders are open or like...
Miss Linda, there is a link to the glue gun, I believe, listed below. It's one of our mostly requested links. So check the links below.
That's crazy. That makes me wonder what other things are just more expensive in other places. Like,
can you say hi to Asher? He is apparently convinced you are not real today.
I'm real. How are you doing, buddy?
Jenny, there are other colors because I am also not a pink fan. However, pink seems to be really crafty. There is a bright yellow, there's a red, there's a blue.
Now, I do want to just address for friends that are, because there is a blue that I think is the same exact version.
Yes.
It's called the Advanced Tape Glider. There's other ones like the yellow. It's not actually, it's more for framing. So it's a lot thicker, which sometimes is great. The red one is very similar as well to this. But if you get the yellow, because we sent the yellow one to a giveaway winner, and I think we forgot to let them know, like, hey, this is just a little bit different. So just read about them real quick. Like, they're super simple to learn. And look at how easy these come together. I mean, this is adorable. Adorable. Adorbs.
I love this.
Yeah.
You could do like if you have older children and wanted to do this, you could have a fun like popcorn cookie evening and do an assembly line like one person does, each particular thing.
Everybody.
And then I think it would be super fun.
I love that. Oh, the off-brand infusable.
Yeah, it was outrageous. It was like over $100, wasn't it, Sin? It was insane.
Wow, that's crazy. Well, that is awesome. And then if I can get this little piece to stay right here, hold on. It's wanting to come up. Oh, Megan, that's so funny. If anyone else has anything to say about the way I say colors, I totally understand.
That's the only one I think you say different.
Yeah, it could be a lot worse. It could be a lot worse. So this right here, with this cut file, you just line up the dots so you know exactly how that goes together. And boom, we're good to go. And we can start threading through our little numbers just to give you guys a quick demo of how this would work. So, Becca, I assume I thread these first. So we're going to thread, and if you were here at the beginning of the video, I struggled to get this through, but you'll see how practically you couldn't do it without this, in my opinion. Like, this would be very difficult to do this without this. So, okay, let's go ahead and thread this through, and you're going to see very quickly why you could not do this without this project right here. So look at this, pushing it through, pulling it all the way through. It's super awesome. And then boom, look at that. So you're able to thread this piece through, and then you can add, like, say your number 1. So we add this through, and I don't have this too tight. There we go. I'm gonna trim this down real quick, just so we have a little bit more working, a little bit less to push through. Okay, and yeah. So this is able to be pushed through. Now, Becca, after you push this through, what exactly should we do to make sure this is going to stay?
It sort of just does. Like,
really?
Yes. Like I would move mine around. It just sort of. Now, did you go through the bulb as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it'll, once you get them on, then you kind of just move them around. It works out really well.
That is so fun. Gotta fix this little piece. That's another thing I love about the HEG, my friends, is that the HEG is going to be so forgivable. So you're going to have a lot of success here with your little bulb. So I can just, like, apply this if it for some reason came undone, and then you'll see it pop back together. And this little piece does not want to go on, so I'm wondering if it needs a little bit extra adhesive. But now we're able to thread this on, push this through. This is a game changer for threading. If you have ever thought about doing a project like this and you've struggled with what to do to make it all stay together, this would be a great alternative for you. My yellow one is a little purple, is still having some trouble. Okay, there we go. All right, and then you'll add your second one. And guys, this is just a really repetitive process. So you just add this on here. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so you can take a look at these. This number 1 looks really good. And then while you take a look at how adorable it is, how easy it is, I'm trying to make it where it could kind of sit with you. That's adorable. I'm gonna bring in the big finished one really quickly. Try to set this back up the way Becca did, which will probably be impossible. Oh, I can see where it was beautiful.
Right. Look, it's like you did it the first time.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Look at this. Holy cow. Movie magic. The Cricut literally held us all together.
Love this. Look at that.
So,
voila.
Yeah, again, they'll just kind of go all through. That is so much fun, and it's really easy. This cut file was just added to the Makers Gonna Learn website. So my friends, if you are considering grabbing a membership, do not wait. You want to run over to grab your membership today. I'm super excited. If you have a membership, again, scripture in there, candy in there. Why not both? Who said you could only have one? I'm sorry. I do not want to limit any of you all at home. You could do both. Scripture and a piece of chocolate. I cannot wait for my diet to be over. I'm not able to eat anything right now, which is very disappointing to my soul. So we're really excited. So yay! How come the Garland numbers appear under black? Numbers appear under black. Are you talking about my little black here? This is the yellow layer I accidentally cut out. So see, I cut it out of yellow, and this is black here. That is fun. And then the green layer, and then we use...
It's a dark green.
Yeah, it's a very dark green. I'm not sure what color this is popping up, but behind was the same green as the colors that we did, which was super fun. You can see, if this looks black to you on camera, It's really green. So yay, that is so much fun. Angela, if you are interested in that, be sure to email customer service hi@makersgonnalearn.com and see what they have available for you. Carol votes both. Yay, what do you guys think? I love it, I love it. And this again will be such a great garland project. If you have a mantle, fun idea, you can put it over all sorts of different places, and that is so much fun. Are the numbers glued to the lot? No. So Becca, do you have any other tips for what we should do here?
Yeah, so let me move the camera a little bit so you can get a closer up view right here.
Okay.
Hold on just a second.
Becca's working on this other camera angle right here, guys. You're gonna love it.
I love this. I started doing this the other day with Courtney. It was good.
That is so fun.
Okay, so right here you can see we have it hung, and so all I did was took a piece of this and then like larks knotted it right here and then tied it around underneath this area here. So you can see right there.
I love that.
It's sort of hung over.
So that's two different ideas. Again, the one we did today, we just threaded it through and it will stay.
Yeah, absolutely.
It will stay in place. Like you'll see that it stays in place. So it's super simple, but it is really, really awesome either way. Angela, if you're looking to get in touch with customer service, there's a contact form linked down below, or you just want to email hi@makersgonnalearn.com. So makersgonnalearn.com for all your customer service needs. And any of our friends that need help, be sure to reach out to customer service right there. They work like 9 or 8 to 4 Eastern time. So that will be fantastic. We're super excited to serve all of you. And if you need a membership, do not wait. Run over, lock in your rate. We are super, super excited to share that with you. So are there any last minute questions? Should the numbers be threaded on inside the yellow or black rings?
We answered that,
Yeah, totally. Okay, I see a question mark and I'm like, I'll read it.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome. Okay, let me share with you how to sign up for the membership if you're considering grabbing it today. It's super simple. So let's share the screen and take a look there. So this is your sign up page. This is where you'll go to register. I like to just say click the orange button because you know you want to sign up. And it'll break down the 3 tiers. So you can go monthly, best value, or 6 month. The yearly membership is on sale today. So you can get in for a great rate. You can save $30 using that coupon code FLASH30. Click that join now button and I've already entered the coupon code once today, so it'll already be there, and you just enter in your payment info, and you're gonna have your membership all good to go. We're super excited. When you join, you're gonna get unlimited access to 10 different courses. You're gonna get access to the commercial license. You're gonna have access to everything you need to master your Cricut, along with thousands of cut files and truly hundreds and hundreds of fonts. It's pretty crazy. We love it. So definitely check that out, link down below. Linda, thank you so much for all you do for us here by watching and hanging out with us. Becca, are there any other questions?
I don't think so. They love this project. They were super excited to do it. I can't wait to see everyone that creates this project and where you put it and how you enjoy the holiday season with your family with it. I feel like we're kind of a part of their family when they do that. Yeah,
for sure. All the Makers Learn Christmas projects, I mean, we're going to have them in our home, you're going to have them in your home, so it's going to be a lot of fun. But guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We've had an absolute blast. Heather says, so are the classes available on the 6-month plan or just the yearly? Heather, it's just the yearly. Go over on the page and you'll see all the bonuses that you get. Today you're getting that coupon code, which makes it a great deal. You're getting the bonuses, so you'll have access to those courses as soon as you join. So that's fantastic. And wonder if I can make a garland kit. You could totally, Stacy, make a garland kit. I would just make sure there's really clear instructions. Like there's not, I would not link them to my video today because it's very long.
No, what I would probably do, like for you specifically, if you're going to sell these, then create it and take step-by-step pictures and maybe make a little written tutorial instructional book. Yeah,
and you could just give them a PDF of like, here's the steps. So that'd be really fun. That's a great idea as a little vendor project for to sell in November, getting people ready for Advent in December. So that's fantastic. I hope you guys have an amazing day. If you have any questions, be sure to reach out and we will get back to you. Becca, anything else you can see?
I don't think so.
I love it. Awesome. Have a great day.